Oh man, so yeah, we were there live to watch Sabu take some of the craziest bumps I've ever seen anybody take, let alone a 60-year-old man.
Yes.
But it was fun, man. We had a blast. We were up in the VIP box. We were fortunate enough to get in there.
Dude, did you know you can subscribe to onlywrestlers.com and keep in touch with your favorite wrestlers? The party never has to end.
One of a Kind with Rob Van Dam is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Trying to think. Marcus, yeah, we had quite the weekend, though, for WrestleMania. How about GCW, Joey Janela Spring Break?
Oh man, so yeah, we were there live to watch Sabu take some of the craziest bumps I've ever seen anybody take, let alone a 60-year-old man.
Yes.
But it was fun, man. We had a blast. We were up in the VIP box. We were fortunate enough to get in there with the likes of Medusa, Britt Baker, Willow Nightingale, a number of other folks. Man, it was just like, it was a really fun experience. And GCW, they put on a really fun, but sometimes very violent show.
Absolutely. Like, oh man, my goodness. I have to say, it's my first ever GCW show that I've actually attended live. And so the presentation of it all, I thought was really good.
Yes.
Like, we were talking about Atticus Cougar.
Yeah.
And the video package that he did for him.
It's Cougar.
Cougar, thank you.
Yeah, not Cougar.
Cougar. But
what was the noise? Yeah, good.
But I think that something like that made it a very different, more edgy kind of vibe that is really enticing to wrestling fans. But I also think, too, what you were saying, the violence, that certainly has a ceiling to it when it comes to everything.
Thing is, and I don't know, I talked to guys like Jake and Ted and Hacksaw, so like some of the old school stuff is really programmed in my brain, but like when you get blood on the second match on the card, and then you get blood on the fourth, fifth, eighth, it's kind of just like, it really kind of loses its meaning, you know? If everybody's getting color, kind of nobody got color, you know? So that would be probably the only thing is like, I don't know. I know everybody wants to have a banger and have the best possible match that they can have and steal the show and all those platitudes. But when it boils down to it, you have to do what's right for the show. I think more often than you try to do what's right for yourself.
And all,
my opinion.
All that being said, too, when you go to a GCW show, you basically expect a lot of that, anyways. So I mean, there is that you can kind of push back on and be like, well, there's people know what they're getting when they go to a Game Changer wrestling show. But let's go talk about the Sabu match just a little bit and how it was presented. The atmosphere was set up for it. And then they had some really pleasant surprises that I didn't even know were coming at that point. So, so obviously Joey Janela, Sabu, they built this throughout the whole evening too. They did video packages of Joey Janela cutting promos about it all, hearing about Sabu, and him and Sabu come out. Sabu's dressed in a suit with the chic headdress on and stuff like that. And there we go. It was off to it. And like the barbed wire ropes were just insane, I thought. A lot of the crazy bumps. Everybody's probably, if you're a big time wrestling fan, you'll probably have seen the clip of Sabu falling through the barbed wire onto the table, through the table or the door, the barbed wire through the door, and then he just
bed outside
crashed right on the door though there. Yeah. But I tell you what, like that, if you take all the matches over the weekend, like, I mean, personally, like biased a little bit because I like Sabu so much, and Fonzie was involved too. That was probably my match of the weekend.
Yeah.
Because of what it was about. And then Sandman showed up too in the crowd, and wow, the crowd went crazy for that as well.
Yep.
But I thought very effective, like good send off for Sabu, where that's the kind of style he was doing. He's doing at 60 years old, and it was pretty fun. Do you have any other thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling it's not going to be the last we see of Sabu, but man, it was something fun, and just seeing him kind of turn back the hands of time a little bit, build up a match, tell a really fun story, and Joe, you could see the passion in Joey Janela that whole time.
Oh, totally,
very passionate, very, very tuned in, geared up. And Joey's gone on record as saying that he could write a book about the day that he had that day leading up to that. And that's honestly,
absolutely.
After watching that match, it's a book I would like to read.
Yeah.
To hear the story behind all of it.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Who else stood out to you throughout this weekend that maybe caught your eye that wasn't on your radar necessarily?
I really liked. We mentioned Atticus Kogar. I thought that he's just. I find him unique. So I think that he definitely stood out. Obviously, the Sabu and Joey Janela thing kind of stole the show. Sorry, we'll have to cut that part out.
No, we don't.
Oh, we don't? Oh, okay. Well, another performer that really stood out to me is we went to GCW the following night, and I really liked Becca. I like her gimmick. I like that she comes out singing. She got really good heat. So yeah, that was one that definitely stood out.
Becca, I worked with her a little bit in MLW. She was there for a little bit, and she had that gimmick too, and she got big time heat because of that stuff.
I mean, what people hate on it, and I've heard plenty of people say. I won't name any names. I heard plenty of people say like I didn't like the music.
You're not supposed
to stop doing that. Exactly. If she annoyed you, she did her job, and so I liked her right out of the gate. I think that she's got some really big stars.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Trying to think who else stood out to me. Hey, I liked the match or the story that was told, I guess, between Fuego del Sol and Atticus Kogar.
Yeah,
I thought that was fun and kind of like felt important. The stakes felt really high.
Yes, absolutely. You know, the finish was they used a taser.
I don't know about that.
It's
not my cup of tea necessarily, but I did like the story.
It was a little off for me.
Yeah.
But still, it's still a good story and a good way to build it out. You could kind of feel the tension between the two of them, and that's what you want. You want to be able to feel that.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
So yeah, no, it was a fun match, fun event, 2 fun nights of GCW.
Yeah, and plus, hey, Fonzie took a big bump, big time bump that I did not expect.
From Kogar.
Yeah. He got Death Valley Driver through a table in the corner.
Yeah, it was good shit.
Fonzie got a bit of a scar, but he's okay, Daddy.
He's all right, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Have better sex with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. And starting now, Blue Chew is offering a combo so strong it'll knock your socks off and your neighbor's socks off. Bam! You'll have to move towns with the amount of noise you'll be making. Blue Chew Max has arrived. It combines the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis into one chewable tablet. This combo acts fast and lasts. Guys, be ready when she needs it and get your first month of Blue Chew free. Great sex is a few clicks away. Sign up at bluechew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the US of A and prepared and shipped directly to your door. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. We've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use promo code RUMOR. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code RUMOR. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.